If you select a piece of text, you will see a toolbar drop down, with the first tool being the multicolour teardrop. This allows you to change the colour of the text. The scissors allows you to cut the item out into memory in order to paste it somewhere else in the design. To paste, you use the icon next to the bin with the two squares to paste the cut out text somewhere else. When you cut, the toolbar will disappear, and that is why the paste icon is in the top blue bar. The bin icon is to delete the text block. The paint roller icon is to simply copy a style of text. This is simply that when you edit one piece of text the way you like it, you can click the paint roller icon and then click another piece of text and apply the same settings to another piece of text without having to deal with the minutiae. The next icon is for the alignment of the text box on a page. You can align the text to the top, bottom, left, right, and middle to suit your wishes. While moving objects around the screen, you will notice it trying to snap into positions. The software will try to help you align the other items automatically as you drag things around. There will be a dotted pink line indicating where it is trying to line up to. The next icon is for layers. For example, if you insert a photo or graphic and it covers your text, you can select the icon and then bring the text to the top of the page by pressing the up double chevrons. You can also go in increments by clicking the single chevron. Layers are useful in complex designs and can help keep the required content to the forefront. The next icon, stroke width, allows you to change how the text is drawn by increasing the size of the virtual brush that is painting the text. It can be useful to create an interesting style to text. The next item is transparency. This allows you to fade text in and out that is too overbearing in the design. Ordinarily, you would be inclined to keep text as strong as possible. However, it may be appropriate in some cases to fade text. The lightning bolt icon allows you to rotate text or skew it to suit a design. The next icon is to edit the text. This simply places the typing cursor inside the box to allow you to type and edit the text. The same result can be attained by selecting the text box a second time. The next three icons changes the text to bold, italic, and underlined. Selecting them a second time will turn these off. If you wish to only change a piece of text, you can select the text and click one of these buttons to apply the style to just that piece of text. The next icon changes the alignment of the text from left, center, right, and justified. The next icon is to change the size of the font. Simply use the slider to change the size of the font. The next icon, the A in the box, is to change the text box mode from tight margins to wider margins to circular text. The circular text will only be useful for short text as it will simply superimpose the sentences on top of each other to make it illegible. The three dots icon lets you change the spacing between lines and letters. The icons across the bottom are to anchor where the text comes from. The default is for the top text box to remain on top as you type. The next icon will grow the text from the center where you type, and the next icon will grow the text from the bottom up as you type the lines. The AA icon simply changes all the letters to capital or lowercase letters. Be careful with this one, as it will remove the capitalization from your text and you will have to manually enter the correct capitals again. The next option is fonts. Here you can pick the font you would like to use for the text and even import more fonts if you wish from a range of about 1300 fonts in the library. We have pre-selected some useful fonts, however you are free to look for more and add them to your design. Now the Pictures toolbox is a bit different, but has some tools in common with the text tools. The first tool is to edit the picture. This is really just to adjust the colouring of the picture. Some preset options are there, and if you select the equalizer icon, you can manually adjust the various setting sliders to achieve the effect you would like. The next button is to make the picture you've selected the background picture. This is great if you have your own background and wish to use it instead. The next button is to crop a photo. This will clear the screen and let you crop a picture. We recommend cropping your photo in photo editing software as the result will be better than our very basic tool. The next icons, cut, delete, paste, copy styles, alignment, layers, transparency, and transform are the same as the text one and perform the same functions except to pictures. However, to use the frames, here is a demonstration of placing a frame and a photo on the page. Now you may find that the photo is covering up the frame and not looking great. This is where layers comes into play. If you simply select the frame and use the double up chevron to bring it to the top layer and then drag it over the photo, you will see that you can now resize the photo and frame to suit your desired effect. Another very useful feature is to select the background by selecting it where there is no item. You will know it is selected as the whole background will have a red box on it. You will see the toolbox has now dropped down and you have some options. The first option is to change the background to a solid color. The second option is to convert the background to a picture so that you can move it around and layer your background or merge different backgrounds into your design. The next option allows you to change how the background is drawn to fill the screen. If your background is stretched oddly, this button will allow you to zoom in to fill the screen or stretch the image to fit. The transparency option will allow you to fade out the background and allow text to be more clearly visible. This can be a very useful setting and allow your card to be both beautiful and legible.